Hey everybody, Scott Steen with the winnersandwhiners.com coming to you direct from the Jim Lampley studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to talk about today's Fab Five. As you know, Fab Five is for the weekends. We do 2 extra picks, so let's get to it. We ain't got all day. We got football and basketball to watch. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you're digging the hockey. We did another hockey video today. Make sure you check that out. Plus, we've got 4 other plays in our writers section, so check those videos out as well. All right, guys, for the Fab Five, first up is the world of the college hardwood as the Southern Illinois University Salukas take on the Buffalo Bills up there in the Great White North. Buffalo Bulls ranked number 14 in the nation. Spread on this game is Buffalo minus 12.5. You know, the Salukis are not a terrible team. They're 7-4 straight up. They're 7-4 against the number, and they've got some problems today. However, their number one scorer, Armon Fletcher's been suspended for the last 2 games. It looks like he's going to be suspended for this one as well. Surprisingly, it's hard to find out information. I spent a lot of the time trying to dig up anybody that would say anything about his status for the game today, and I couldn't. So, as near as I can tell, it looks like he's still suspended indefinitely for violation of team rules. But you know what? Even if he were to play, I don't think it matters. They played this game. It's kind of a weird non-conference home and away series. They're playing each other twice this year, basically because nobody would play Buffalo to fill out their schedule. So they ended up playing the Salukis twice. They played them in Illinois, and Buffalo won by 7. I think they do an even better job tomorrow up there in Buffalo. Buffalo is perfect on the year, straight up and against the spread. I think they get it done right here. Take the Bulls, minus 12.5, and then you can join me as we head back to the window on that one. All right, number 2. This is another pick from college basketball. This is the South Dakota State Jackrabbits against the Nevada Wolfpack. Oh, the Wolves against the Little Rabbits. How is this one going to go? You know what? If you if you keep up with college basketball, if you're a geek about it like I am, you know about the Jackrabbits, man. They live up to their name when it comes to scoring. They are 12th in the nation in scoring, putting up 240 points in their last 2 games, including, are you ready? 90 in the first half against Savannah State. Well, I got bad news, Jacks. Nevada ain't Savannah State. They're 7th in the nation in the coaches poll. They're 9th in my proprietary power rankings, and they give up just 61 points per game at home. There's a reason why, in spite of the prolific offense that the Jackrabbits had, the over/under is just 6-5 in their games this year. When they play good competition, good defenses, serious Division I talent, the Jackrabbits, for the most part, tend to slow down quite a bit. I like Nevada under 161.5 in this game. Take that one, and yeah, I think you're going to be happy with the results. All right, so quick reminder: I don't have any of the bowl games on my Fab Five for today. I did separate videos on all the other bowl games. So if you want to find out about those, be sure and check out the videos, 5 of them on today's contest. Everything from the Camellia Bowl to the Las Vegas Bowl and everything in between. Should be some good contests over there as well. My last 3 picks are going to be from our bonus NFL games today. I love this time of year, NFL games on Saturday. They also usually give us that Saturday night game in some location where there's a good chance it could be just a massive blizzard. They remember the snow game there in New England many years ago, and how that was actually the Tuck rule was on a Saturday night, and everybody remembers how fun that was as the snow blanketed Foxborough. But no danger of that in this one, as the Houston Texans head to the Big Apple, take on the New York Jets. Houston is minus 7. This is one of those games where I kind of kicked myself. This game opened at minus 6, sat there forever until just later this week, as all of a sudden the Sharps jumped on it and drove it up to 7 almost immediately. Some serious big money plays. In fact, at many shops, it didn't even stop at 6.5. It just went from right to 6 to 7, which is very unusual. The Jets are missing Isaiah Kroll, their leading rusher, and they're going to miss Quincy Enunwa. Inanwa. I knew I was going to stumble, guys. Inanwa, who is their leading receiver. You know, that's not good. That is not good at all. I think there's still value in this line at 7. Plus, Sam Darnold, he's going to be your starter. Yippee. He's 12 touchdown passes, 15 picks, and his absolutely stellar 69.5 passer rating this season. Give me Houston and that defense running up and over the Jets. I'll take the Houston. I'll lay the 7. I ain't scared. All right. And our last 2 picks today are going to be from the same game. It's our late game. The Cleveland Browns take on the Denver Broncos there in Colorado. Denver's a 2.5-point favorite. Total on the game is 45.5. You know, Philip Lindsay is probably the best back that nobody's talking about right now. He leads the NFL in yards per carry at 5.8, and that's a bad combination for the Browns defense that allows 4.7 yards per carry, good for 22nd in the NFL. Where he is really going to gash the Browns is in those secondary runs. The Browns are 31st in the league at giving up 5 to 10 yard runs. Not at all good. They are they're good in the defensive backfield. They've got an up and coming defensive line. They are weak in the linebacker core, especially on the outside. Not a lot of speed. I think Philip Lindsay is going to have a heyday there against the Browns. I like Denver minus 2.5. I like Denver's top 10 defense. They give up just 21.8 points at home. The under is 10-3 in all of Denver's games this year, including 5-1 at home. I'm thinking that Broncos prevail somewhere in the neighborhood, 24-17, taking the Denver Broncos minus 2.5 and the under 45.5. All right, guys, there we have it. And yeah, let's how about a few shout outs real quick here. Weren't a ton yesterday. Not everybody was. I think everybody lost their money as they followed me on the KC Chiefs game. Yay! It's been 24 hours. I'm still not over it. Brian rode with us on DePaul, but he got hosed tonight on Golden State, who played a great first half. In fact, covered our first half line for us on Raful's pick, but kind of again took their foot off the gas in the second half to end up winning by just 5 and not covering up that number. So sorry, Brian. I hope you maybe had a little teaser play on that. Hoping for you. We got a new guy, one of our new viewers, Mr. Fred Flintstone. He yabba dabba did it. He took a hockey pick tonight, took the Washington Capitals over Carolina, and they got the job done there. Nice job, Fred. Beautiful job. And of course, Paul hit me up for thoughts on the Division II, the FCS game tonight, the semifinal between the North Dakota State University Bison. The Bison, if you watch that game, the announcer kept saying Bison all night long. I wanted to jump through my TV and strangle him. Anyway, between the Bison and South Dakota State University Jackrabbits, it's a good game. I thought the Bison were going to prevail. I thought they'd cover the number. I told Paul that they just hired their coach at K-State, which of course is one of my schools, and but they let him stay and coach the end of the season for North Dakota State University, which is kind of an unusual deal. He's been announced as the coach. He's talked to the team and everything, but he's still coaching both places. Anyway, Paul hit me up for my thoughts there. I thought that they might be ready to run through a wall for this coach, and they did. So I gave him. It wasn't a full-throated endorsement, but I did say that's what I thought was going to happen, and I hope that Paul joined me getting down on the Bison. On the Bison, we both did very well with the Bison. So there you go, guys. Appreciate you watching. Again, like and subscribe. Do all that stuff. Check us out on social media as well. And get your money down on these 5 picks. Give you 5 good picks today. Get down on those. And then you know what happens at the end of the day? You gather up them tickets. You come up with me as we head back to the window. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for the NFL.